In 2023, a group of people from all over the United States that are passionate about alligator snapping turtles gathered at the South Arkansas Turtle Farm to help with a desperately needed project. Move to preserve. It was a monumental task and many relationships were formed. A group of us broke off to the side to talk about the next project. Build to Preserve 2024 at the Louisiana Alligator Snapping Turtle Foundation. If you've ever wanted to do something fantastic for turtles, check out what the Louisiana Alligator Snapping Turtle Foundation has going on and what we're going to be working on in 2024. All right, we're standing down here at the South Arkansas Turtle Farm today on a relocation project we've been working on for a couple days.
I'm Greg Brashear from Greg's Turtle Haven. I do a YouTube channel. I also do alligator snapping turtle surveys for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service.
I'm Michael Skibsted. I'm from California, but now at University of Georgia. I've been interested in turtles since I was just a little kid. And
I'm Jack Thompson, and I currently live in Florida doing alligator snapping turtle trapping and all kinds of turtle research, and got hooked up through all this with Greg here.
I'm Steve Zuppa, also known as the Kentucky Cave Dad. Big outdoorsman, huge wildlife enthusiast, big turtle enthusiast.
Been Nakan with the Louisiana Alligator Snapping Turtle Foundation.
Yeah, you need to learn how to say not can.
Not can?
Not can.
He's been trying to teach me.
Justin Chasson, I got a couple Instagram, Facebook, YouTube pages. Stalekracker, born and raised in the swamp handling turtles, and glad to be here to help with this project. Help Ben out a little bit, promote what he's got going on back in Louisiana. You know, part of hunting and fishing is one thing about giving back, and that's what Ben's doing for next generations to enjoy the alligator snapping turtles. So.
Right, and since my focus has been alligator snapping turtles for like 38 years, to gather groups like this together is just blowing my mind. It's an emotional experience for me. People that are passionate about these swamp creatures, and all of us pooled together to work on a project like that has been just an incredible experience. Now, Ben Nycan. All right, he's got it. He already said it. Tell them about what you got going on in Louisiana.
Okay.
Yep.
So the Louisiana Alligator Snapping Turtle Foundation, we have a 1 acre breeding pond for conservation. We have in between 100 to 120 alligator snapping turtles, and we dig the eggs up and we keep the hatchlings for 2 years before releasing 100% of the hatchlings back into the wild. And we get permits from the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries. The biologists and the herpetologists, they come over to the project. They inspect all the turtles. Sometimes they'll put pit tags on the turtles. And this project has grown. So currently, we are trying to get some larger tubs to house approximately 800 hatchling turtles for 2 years. And what we want to do is pump water from the canal that's on the property through the tubs, and the water would overflow and go back to the canal. And this way the baby turtles would be living in natural flowing water, just like they're going to be living in.
So you're in the process of making improvements that were guided by Fish and Wildlife on suggested improvements that they gave you. And you're also a 501c3 nonprofit foundation, which is pretty cool. And let me get this right, because this blows my mind. 100% of these hatchlings are released back into the wild. 100% of those hatchlings.
100%.
And
these are not pets. They are strictly for conservation.
And how involved are they in selecting where they go? Are they involved? Do they tell you where they would like them distributed?
So when they come, we document the different rivers and bayous where we're going to release them, and then they write down all the pit tag numbers and where that batch of turtle is being released. You know, and we try to populate several different areas through different parishes in South Louisiana.
Man, it just blows my mind what you got going on down there, and my hat is off to you. Thanks for having a passion about alligator snapping turtles and doing everything you can within your means and your financial means to see that through till these things make it back to the swamps.
Yep, awesome.
All right, thanks for coming down here, man. Everybody, thanks so much. All right, brothers and turtles.
Awesome. Lilies in there. You don't see not one of them moving. They just all grab onto the lilies and they sit there, and they're just so much more at peace, you know. And we're heading to the Reserve Canal boat launch, And then we're heading into Lake Maurepas.
All right.
Yeah, gonna release some 1-year-old alligator snapping turtles.
Yeah, big thing going on today. There ain't too many people turning loose 175 alligator snapping turtles today.
All right.
We got a chance to turn 175 alligator snapping turtles loose in the wild.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else did that today in Louisiana.
I don't think so.
No.
I would have to say probably not.
On the Louisiana Alligator Snapping Turtle Foundation, you two own it. You have to operate it.
Yes.
And that comes at a big drain on the family, really.
Oh, yeah.
Financially and a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you've had help from Fish and Wildlife. That's incredible. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What made you want to do this?
So years ago, I started hunting and fishing as a kid with my family, and we started trapping alligators, and we started trapping alligator snapping turtles. We would eat them, and then one year, I caught a 90-pound alligator snapping turtle, and I kept it to kind of show it off.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point to where I didn't want to kill it and eat it. So I came up with this crazy idea, and I told Cody, like, man, we ought to catch a couple of turtles and just breed them for the fun of it. Project grew bigger and bigger, and next thing you know, it turned into us buying 4 acres of land.
So that 80-pounder that you didn't kill, did you ever kill another alligator snapping turtle on purpose after that?
Nope. Nope. I decided I wasn't going to kill anymore.
And then he came to you and said, let's do this, but that was like really just a couple of them breeding. You saw the babies, they're cute.
Oh, they're adorable.
What do you think when it expands to this?
When it expands to this, I think, oh my goodness.
Right.
Like how we're going to do this. But God always has a plan, and so far God has been with us.
I believe that. And I believe that if you're on the right path, that path will be cleared for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're also releasing some of God's creatures. So
It's incredible, releasing some of God's creatures. And if you're going to take care of them, you're going to keep them, you owe it to God's creatures to do the best job at
Exactly.
that you can. And you're doing the best job. They're breeding and laying eggs, and it's up to you guys to go out and dig them and incubate them. And then, you know, that's a lot of work, a lot of tasks.
Oh, yes.
And
A
today
lot of
was
time, too. It's
today
very
was the
time-consuming.
emotional payoff
Oh, yeah.
for Ben and
Oh,
for
yeah.
all of us, for me.
Right. It's exciting to watch them.
Yeah.
When you release them.
Ben, I can. Is that right?
Ben not can.
I can. I can. I got it right finally. Tell Stalekracker that. I got it right. Ben, I can.
Well, you do
All
a
right,
lot.
man.
I
I'm
see
gonna
a
do
lot of
all I
videos.
can for alligator snappers, which means I'll do all I can for you, because that's what you
Well,
guys
we
do.
appreciate
And
that.
your hospitality
Yeah,
down
we're
there is
heading in
over
the
the
right
top.
direction. We had to get the shed going. We got that. We got the
Right,
grant for that. Got the
steps.
shed going. So now the next step is to focus on the tubs. And,
Yes, and the tubs and your water flow system and all that. I
Yes.
mean, you're making progress, and I sure understand you got life to hold down too, man. And I seen the nice incubator cell you have built in that building. That's going to work out good. So while you're still struggling to build, I'll do all I can to try to help you find people to help you. I think once people know what you're doing and really see those hatchlings going in there, and the more people you expose to that, the more of them somebody's going to jump in and help out.
And they're so
Yeah.
cute when they little.
Oh
they're
yeah,
adorable.
it was. It was so great to let them go. And then they were around us because we weren't motoring. That's
Right.
what you're doing, is trying to get them replenished in the wild. But I can't thank you guys enough for having me down.
You are so welcome.
Oh, I had
I'm
fun
glad
last
y'all
night.
came.
I had fun today. We're gonna have fun
We're gonna have fun
tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
too.
tomorrow's gonna
It
be a
ain't stopping.
big day.
And then when I get on that plane, back to reality, man.
That's right. Back
Maybe I'll be able to
to
take a deep breath and be like, whew.
Oh,
back
we
to
good.
Yep.
real life.
Thanks, guys.
Well, you're so welcome.
Cool. All right. In the 38 years that I've been focused on the conservation of alligator snapping turtles, I've never seen a project of this magnitude for repopulating the species in the wild. This is the only thing like it, working with fish and wildlife to raise and release 800 hatchlings a year back into their native habitats of South Louisiana. This is an incredible project that one family has taken on due to their own passion for alligator snapping turtles. Please donate to this year's upcoming nursery project that Build to Preserve wants to complete for this year's 800 hatchlings that'll be emerging from the eggs. These turtles need raised for 2 to 3 years in captivity to increase the prospects of survival. We need your help with that. If you've ever wanted to take part in a turtle project for repopulating a species that was in serious decline due to human trapping, this is the project that needs help. To make a donation directly to the Louisiana Alligator Snapping Turtle Foundation to make this project happen this year, there'll be payment method links in the description down below. You can also click this link to make a PayPal donation. Go out and love what you do.